game.
Finish strong throughout the season. With the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer.
Not a
Get a chance
blowout.
to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it.
I do.
There's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So
I think OKC gonna get their money back.
goes a long way in who wins this one.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose the yard.
What tournament?
Lost one on that last one in 2nd and 11.
They ain't having no Juneteenth tournament at the boys club. I heard it was at Pac-Man.
Not a lot of daylight here. Let's give him 1 to the 14.
There are 6 categories. Number 1 LB Blitz.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Entering play call.
This is a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
And on 4th down,
I don't know. I heard it. Pat was telling me it's at Pac-Man.
in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
Entering play call. Entering paused screen. You have 30
You say what?
Resume is selected.
You playing, Dino? You playing?
Entering play
Game on the board. It's 3 to nothing.
You have 7
This is a
options.
team that really prides themselves on starting fast.
Hey, Dino.
And here they are playing at home.
Why you ain't been going to the Y? That bitch been packed.
Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown.
That bitch been good games too.
Nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And both of these teams have anchors in the middle that you...
I mean, like it ain't packed, but it's good games, you know.
Guys, when there's a big play on the field, that needs to happen, right?
They're making all the calls. They're making sure that they're in the right spots, run, pass, getting everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football.
The Y, I like it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the...
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Takes it the other way. Just trucks through it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Lining up for the
There are 6
PAT.
categories.
Hey, Nutso,
And with the extra point, they're now up by a
you any good at that football?
Special teams.
I mean that baseball?
to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling
You know I'm
it.
whoop your ass for beating with Texas, nigga.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross.
They
the
call that bullshit
target
ass.
at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense on.
Man,
They'll throw it on 1st down. The sure hands. It's
I was going for 2 too.
run across the sidelines after the good
on everything.
The Buckeyes racing to
We
the
was in
line.
Texas anyway. I said, shit, I gotta go for
Second down,
2.
He'll fire. He'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. And he'll
Entering
get it
play
up to the
call,
38. It'll be a
suggestions,
first down.
right categories,
A lot of
you have
urgency
15
for this
options.
offense.
Let's see, right
No
off the
reason to
25,
panic when you see
nigga.
those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great
Yeah, here he come.
Okay, you want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient.
The only reason I wasn't ranked is because of fucking Tennessee.
Tight end throws a strike. He gets the
Ohio,
first
there
down.
are 5 categories.
Nice
You
quick
have
throw
7
there. It's
options.
so
Them and them
important for
games.
quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice
Entering
all
play
the
call,
time, and it's now
Ohio,
showing
there
up here.
are 5 categories.
The
You have 7
Buckeyes are
options.
moving quickly
Let's
down
see,
the
now
field.
selected.
Trying to find his man on first down. Slings it. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the
Hey.
air and sent it the other way. The Pitt offense-
I'm going to buy that baseball game, see what y'all talking about.
Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points.
Yeah, I'ma look at it.
Teams get touched.
My son been talking about buying that baseball game.
Execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here comes the hurry up. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're
Entering play
getting.
call.
Y'all ain't going to the park, Dino?
Tight end on the same page gets the first
Cover
down.
4 quarters is selected.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking for a man on second down.
I just went and got some food.
25 in stride. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he found
Yeah, that's where I
space,
got
the
some
band
hot links.
goes
It's pretty
from
good,
the
too. The
lead.
hot links pretty good.
They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Extract flood.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out.
Hell
there.
nah, that shit
To
now.
say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going.
Talking about Ed and Tom.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
They on the part.
Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
That shit
They need
horrible.
an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen
I don't
slow
never get
starts,
that
but you gotta
food.
continue to pick and pick
Entering
and pick
play call.
until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
HHP corner is selected.
From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line
Entering
of
play
scrimmage.
call.
That'll be a loss of
Pass
3.
mesh
Well, that
spot.
guy is
I need to chew the clock. Hell, I'm losing talking about 20
o'clock.
o'clock.
To the ball carrier, to get that tackle for loss. Wow.
No, I said I'm losing and I'm talking about chewing the clock.
Fires to the tight end. He will step
I'll just be trying my defense. Third quarter, I crank it up.
First down for this offense. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Yeah, I gotta get some speed, man.
They're trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a
I gotta get
chance.
some speed,
The
boy.
incompletion brings up a second down. Wide out in
I do
motion.
too. I got a receiver here, 90, here 97.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They're about to run a dirty half dozen plays on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I got a tight end. That nigga
He's
tough.
out of bounds, but not before
Entering play
turning in a
call.
big pickup.
Hell yeah, that nigga can catch.
11 options.
I gotta get in the 12 and 13 to make it to the playoff.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sideline.
Hey, I'm gonna tell Marcus I don't like that Simmons shit.
Quickly.
Goes.
No. I just think everybody ought to play that game.
Finds his big tight end. That completion.
But then I do understand people got other shit going on.
Mark it at the 6.
Categories. They have
First and
11
goal, and this
options.
feels like their
HHP corner
chance
is
to give
selected.
them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Cuts him down.
Nah, I do understand that, you know.
Just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for the end zone.
It don't bother me. I just play for, because I like to play the game.
Play call, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Have empty selected.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7.
Entering play
I just like to play the game.
4-yard touchdown drive.
options.
It was closed out by the short yardage.
I ain't in Roy League no more, so I don't get to play the game so much.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
Cover 1. Zone blitz free key.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
No, and it ain't as good as playing in this because
To the ground.
it,
And maybe
to me, the computer is harder in the season we in.
Zone blitz free key. There are 10
Yeah, nigga, that computer get hard.
through one, and what a back and forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
God damn, what the hell are you doing?
It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
Hey, y'all,
And the defense makes the immediate
y'all playing on the same team?
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that.
That's what they was telling me. You got to play on the same team with somebody.
That deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit.
Yeah, but they said
He got
it's
the first down.
fun to playing on the team.
just slithered through the tackle and he's got room to run. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's thrown it and hurt you, or he can take off and run.
Entering
That
play
time able to
call,
get the first down.
there are
Big
10
challenge for the defense.
categories. You have 79 options. Rush outside. Give cushion.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. How about that sweet
Entering
footwork
Elder
along
Cross
the
sunset.
sideline? It is a
Cover
catch.
cover 2. Cover 2. Zone blitz 2 key.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down
Entering
for a
pause
loss
screen.
on
You
the
have
trick
5
play.
options.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. This will be their
It
first
seems like when
of
I
the
play on the
afternoon.
computer, the clock moves
He
slower
gets
than
the first
most.
one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times.
And Nash.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They cut into
You know, you worked this morning?
Force the punt, and now they can really make
You was
this a
off?
game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got to score. You got to stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. If things go well, like David said, we've
I
got a
need some
game.
speed.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got out of trouble and throws. And he'll step out of bounds after
Hey, y'all, I'm finna leave the party. I'm finna concentrate.
Step it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it.
17 to 14.
And he's going to lose a
Entering
yard on
play
that
call.
one. The
Suggestions.
Buckeyes
Alright.
have to hurry up.
Categories. You have 12 options. Copy selected.
Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. They
Entering
stop
play
him
call.
short of the marker,
Concept.
and they'll turn
There are
it
6
over on down.
categories. You have 10
The Pittsburgh
options.
offense is
Cover
back
2
on the
selected.
field.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense.
I guess I ain't leaving. It ain't letting me leave.
Here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field.
That's all right. Y'all just hold on. Let me concentrate. I ain't gonna say nothing to y'all for a little bit.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Entering play
They got
call.
nothing on the last
Suggestions.
play at
There are
2nd
6
and 10.
categories.
Fourth and 2, and they didn't let my nigga get the first down.
Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Entering
Ripping
play
through the
call.
defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. the play fake on first down. Looking left. Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down.
This offense is clicking. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Pitt!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with morale. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Pressure coming. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Fires to the big fella. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He tries to take the top off. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quickly complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Big time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really... And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Coach suggestions.
Pitt will line up to punt it away.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
On the return, it's Graham. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Lets it fly. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Unleashes it. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
You have 5 options. GL unders is selected.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Entering play call.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid.
Entering play call.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages. Because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. Fires left. It's caught. Bulldozes him. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Cover 1 SS blitz is selected.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. He's going to pass. It's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Michael Blitz.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard.
Entering play call.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer.
Entering play formation. RPO personnel. Slammed out trail. Load option.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads it left. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they made the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
Entering pause screen, you have 5 options.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man on the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead down a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on
When is it there?
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, let's see if this
When you gonna be home?
the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play.
Hey, do it show how many times somebody play on that?
Maybe before you can open it up against home, or
After advance it do?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy
Well, I'm about to come out. I'm gonna go and beat them.
corralled and brought down by the defense. The Buckeyes in the
Nah. This is the second time I'm still on the game. I'm only down 9.
They're going to
Yeah, I gotta practice, man. I didn't lose my skills, bro.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Nigga, I've been making it every year with these folks, man.
Quarterback moving. Got away from
Well, I make it to the playoffs every year.
catch. It's Graham. They stop him just a link or 2
So the game gone.
Man, what they can do
I'm on it.
down here.
After the day, I'm only playing one day. If I lose, I lose. Cause I gotta
He's
get.
looking to throw.
I gotta be disciplined to win.
Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
Yeah, cause I know they can't beat me, but I try different shit when I be up 14. Like right now,
Pick it up on the ground.
I got my foot on their neck.
It'll be a fresh set of downs.
Yeah.
Guys will have it first and 10.
I'm finna score. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the
Fast
score.
motion from the offense. Looking for a man. It's Sayin.
Damn, why these niggas be coming backwards?
And a good
Hold on, don't hang up. Hold on.
Stop it after just
Don't hang up. Hello?
rating in the red zone here on second down.
No, I'm at the house. I'm playing the game. Talking with Marcus.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can
Some bitch took a sack.
quarterback and down he goes at the 24.
And then my guy take a sack like we take sacks, bro.
Not only getting a fast quarterback up the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got...
Now let's see if he catch this touchdown. He wide open, nigga. He wide open!
And here they come on. All the way
Nah, I just scored. I told you I'm going to beat him for you.
Go for two here and try to make it a field goal game.
28.
That is so impressive.
Let me
Not
see if I
only
get
was it
this.
a great catch, but also he made sure he had
28, 33, them, I didn't get it.
to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
About
3
to
minutes,
kick away.
a quarter, 4 quarter and 3 minutes in the third. Oh, that's enough time. I ain't playing no more 2 times. If I lose, I lose. Fuck the playoff shit. I know better than to lose the people.
They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got
I
the lead.
appreciate
Don't make it
I appreciate you helping me though.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the
So
quarterback.
goddamn me, I know better. I'm the best out of the brothers.
Mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game.
It's Auburn, right?
Yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
And sometimes the coverage is...
How you number 8?
As a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to...
Hey, you, what'd you do? Give Roy 4th and loss?
Good coverage.
Third down
On accident.
conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
You did?
And he will get
So how you rank then?
Suggestions. There are 6
We'll have to
categories.
move this one away.
Did it knock him back far?
Not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
And you're gonna give yourself another 4th and loss for him?
He's got great speed. He was working his way on the return toward midfield.
What did he say?
The 46. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They took it down
He
the
beat
field
Dino
first
today.
on the last
Dino just
time they
told
had
me.
it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, scored.
They know how to be
Defense does your part,
traumatized.
Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum.
And that is his 5th interception.
Bro, I just
If he
threw a
comes
fucking
out to try
interception
to
trying to throw it out.
Got some room to run. Waltzes into the end zone.
And it's
He
holding
might
on
be
me.
dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field.
But I really can't beat these
They'll
people,
decline the
bro.
penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
It's really sickening. Like, I don't want to play the game no more.
And after the extra point, they're on top by
Don't act like the computer was. I just see you last year with Alabama, nigga.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it.
It just seems,
Vanderbilt has been...
it seems like they just good, bro.
Offensively, between the game plan and the play calling and the execution.
I know what to do. Oh, that's what's been going on. I've been running the other playbook instead of this one.
What goes down in this exciting college football
Look,
matchup?
I've been running the other playbook instead of this one, nigga. Touchdown already. That's what's been going on.
touchdown.
Ah! Huh? What you mean, number 4?
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that,
Huh?
you find it, and you got to give him the ball in space.
No, I ain't restarting the game. It's still the third quarter with 2 minutes
That
left.
guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest.
Hell nah.
Dangerous weapon.
It's 40 to 35 then. I ain't gonna restart no more. Either I'm gonna lose or win. I'm tough.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Why you didn't tell me?
Hold and fire complete. And dialing up a second down pass play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic on the scramble. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that's where they'll have to down it, just inside the 50-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
Yeah, and you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wououldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Entering play call. Mesh
and now on 2nd down for this offense.
11 options. Mesh HD corner.
Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the Buckeyes get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes.
And he's thrown another interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this ball looks like it just got away from him. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Hit right back to the line. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
There are 6 categories.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you're looking deep. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there. You know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be...
And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Panthers! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to bring it out from deep. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They move on top here in the fourth.
Categories, you have 15 options.
He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll.
Cover to invert hard flat.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Pitt pushing the base.
You have 9 options. Blast is selected. Give fishing.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and 10, still back up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Off the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Looking for a block. It's Graham. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the right. Past the 40. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
9 options. Which spot is selected?
They keep attacking through the air. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got enough space. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Categories. You have 15 options.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire.
Entering play
receivers.
call,
And listen, that's also
special
on the
teams.
defense.
You have
Defense has to
5
do a better job
options. Kickoff
making him
middle
feel
is selected.
uncomfortable. Changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Cover 1
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Well, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Panthers will hustle to the line.
Cover 3
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack play.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways. They haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play. It's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Comes out throwing on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On second down, he'll let it fly. Escapes the sack. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This is a 3rd and long.
Give cushion.
He's looking downfield to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Got all 3 timeouts left in the back pocket. Down in possession here late in the 4th quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. You can trust your defense. You use your timeouts wisely. You can have a lot of time left on offense and go and win this game.
And this is why you keep fighting. You just got your score on offense. Now you needed a miracle to come through with the onside kick so you can get one more possession to maybe go win this football game. Nice execution.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On second down, he's looking downfield. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
And that's a tough one to swallow, man. You got yourself in a position where you can go tie this football game. You're in a good spot. You're trying to move the ball down the field. Guys trying to make a play. Fumbles the football. Now you got to beg for the defense to somehow give you one more opportunity.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Entering
they
play
take
call,
it in
coach
for 6 more
suggestions,
points.
there are 8 categories. You
They
have
give
15
themselves a
options,
little more
Pat again
cushion as they
selected.
try to reel off their
Entering
4th
play
straight
call,
win.
special teams, you have
That is
5
exactly
options.
what you
Kickoff
want your
not
offense to
selected.
do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Just never had a chance to shake
Entering
loose,
play
and he'll be
call,
brought
coach
down at the 24.
Play type, 1
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important for your offense.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got it. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.
LB cross 0.
1st down for this offense.
Give cushion.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they got him for the sack. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40.
Red option. Coach suggest mesh. There are 14 categories.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Mesh HB corner is selected.
To the air, it's Sayin. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here.
Entering
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.
Receiver hotlines. You see that beating we gave them? Hey, why you don't tell John me the you already left to go home?
Top story. CFD. Top 25. Entering. Full spreadsheet screen. Rank 1. Rank 2. Rank 3. Rank 4. Rank 5. Rank 7. Rank 8. Rank 9. Rank 20. Rank 25.